Well, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Jared. Welcome back to a spring day, as you can see here in Montana. Highs today are going to be in the 40s. It's supposed to be up near 60 this weekend. And I know I haven't posted anything in a couple weeks. I just don't have anything to do, and we had weather and crap, and I was gone for training for a week. So I do have things in the works. I've got parts and stuff here for the Corvette. Gear lube. I've got synchro mesh transmission fluid, so we can change the fluids in that. I've got headlight gears for it. I'm going to be ordering O2 sensors because I do have a Bank One lean code, so I want to change the sensors. And none of that stuff has been changed since we drug it out of the farm field. If you guys aren't familiar with that whole story, go back and look. We bought that vet out of a farm field, had been abandoned for several years, and we're rebuilding it in the process. But that is in storage. As you can see around me, my yard's pretty much dry. Neighbor's yard is. But where the Corvette's stored is 15 miles north here, kind of at the base of that mountain back behind me. And they have way more snow than we do. So I'm hoping maybe by this weekend that it gets up into the 60s and can start melting some snow, and we can get the car back here and get going on some projects. I'd like to be driving that car in days where the weather's nice like this. So Yukon's doing just fine. My pickup, I don't know I haven't decided what I'm doing with that yet. The GMC, I did drive it the other day. The weather was nice enough. I got that out and running, and finally the new gauge, white face gauges, everything worked great on that. Looks great. I just need to go through and check fluids and stuff on that also. That thing had been fully serviced last summer, oil change, transmission, gear lube, so that thing's good to go. The vet, going back to that, the only thing I ever changed on that when we got it out of the farm field was the oil and coolant, because I put a new water pump in it. I do need to change the oil again because it is dirty, even though it hadn't been driven that much, just from all the sitting, and I want to make sure it's clean. So we'll do that and then change the transmission and gear lube, and that takes care of all the fluids in that. And we should be ready to go. Enjoy some of this spring weather, and be getting some cars out soon, and hopefully cruising around a lot more and doing what we love to do. So I know content's been a little slow. I apologize. I'm trying to get back to it. And once I get the car here, then I can actually work on the stuff. So I've been working on that really hard. Just texting back and forth with the place where it's at and seeing when I can get it out. So thanks for watching, and I'll check back in with you guys later. Something else I wanted to mention too, now that the wind's picking up. When I ran that GMC the other day, it had a little hesitation off the start when you first hit the throttle, so I had to make an accelerator pump adjustment on the Edelbrock carb. Haven't had a chance to run it since then. Today is the first day it hasn't been raining. But the more I run with the Flowmaster Effects FX mufflers that I put on it, you can see that video in the history. I don't know if I'm liking the way they're starting to sound or break in. So we may be switching that exhaust system up. It's still running the factory, camel hump type, not camel hump heads, but the rounded ram horn exhaust manifolds. That's what I was trying to think of. So that reminder, that is my wife's truck. I do not do anything to that without her permission. All I do is maintenance. If she wants something fixed, she'll tell me. But the exhaust is one thing I'm going to be picky about, because I would rather put like a Flowmaster Super 10 on there, or Flowmaster 40s. Give it a nice loud rumble. She only drives it in the summertime. Very rarely it goes to car shows and stuff like that, so it might as well sound good when we do that. And it is just a stock rebuild with a mild RV cam in it, so nothing major on it. 50,000 miles on that rebuild, 60,000 miles at this point probably, but so doesn't need anything bad, just want a little different sound, and definitely don't know if I'm liking those Flowmaster FXs. I'll have to run them some more, but they just sound funny. All right, now that's it. We'll see you later.